March is already in full flow, and this month brings a seriously stacked lineup of new indie games, loaded with some fantastic hidden gems, alongside some of the most anticipated indies of the year. So open up those wish lists and let's jump in to my top 10 best indie games releasing in March of 2026. First up is Planet of Lana 2, the highly anticipated sequel to the much-loved Planet of Lana from Wishfully. Planet of Lana 2 is a cinematic puzzle platforming adventure set 2 years on from the events of the first game. On top of its obviously stunning audio-visual presentation, the game sets out to take everything great about the first game and refine it, with a more varied world, greater puzzle variety, and improved platforming and traversal. Having absolutely loved the first game, I cannot wait to explore all this highly anticipated sequel has in store. It's available now on all platforms, including a day one release onto Game Pass too. Next up is Raccoin, a coin-pushing roguelike where classic arcade coin-pushing collides with strategic roguelike deck building. Drop coins, trigger power-ups, and watch everything cascade as you rack up super satisfying combos. After checking out the recent NextFest demo, it's safe to say Raccoin perfectly captures that addictive dopamine hit style gameplay that made breakout hits like Balatro and Vampire Survivors so compelling. If you're a fan of strategic, fast-paced roguelikes, I'd recommend having Raccoin firmly on your radar. It launches on PC via Steam on March 31st. Fallen Tier: The Ascension is a hand-drawn JRPG-inspired Metroidvania set in the vibrant world of Rayuwa. You play as Hira, a mysterious boy searching for the truth behind his forgotten past, whilst battling beasts, corrupt gods, and uncovering the secrets of a vast, interconnected world. The game blends fluid combat, exploration, and a unique fated bond system, where allies you meet unlock new abilities that expand both combat and traversal. With its deep systems and expansive world to uncover, Fallen Tier is shaping up to be another great-looking Metroidvania. It launches into Steam Early Access on March 17th. From the creators of Don't Starve and Mark of the Ninja, Clay Entertainment brings Rotwood, which releases out of early access this month. Rotwood is a stylish co-op action roguelike set in a corrupted forest teeming with deadly beasts and challenging bosses to take on. Team up with up to 3 friends and battle through ever-changing runs where mastering weapon combos, dodging attacks, and shaping your build on the fly is essential to survival. With its striking visual design, skill-based combat, and addictive roguelike structure, Rotwood definitely has my attention. It's out now on Switch and PC. Solateria is a hand-drawn action Metroidvania set in a world ravaged by a mysterious corruption known as the Shadow Plague. With a focus on parry-based combat, precision timing is key as you counter enemy attacks, chain abilities, and turn defense into offense during intense battles. Having had a blast with the recent Steam NextFest demo, Solateria has revealed itself to be a Metroidvania with huge potential. It's out March 12th on PC via Steam, with a Switch release planned for later this year. Minishoot Adventures is an awesome mashup of twin-stick shooter bullet hell action and classic Metroidvania design. Blast your way through a vibrant interconnected world, unlocking abilities along the way that not only level up your combat abilities on your spacecraft, but also unveil the game's fresh paths and hidden areas in that oh-so-satisfying way. With its tight gameplay, clever design, and its overwhelmingly positive reception on Steam, Minishoot Adventures is a proven indie gem. And with this month's launch onto PlayStation, Switch, Xbox, and Game Pass, if you haven't already, now is the perfect time to dive in. GRIME 2 is a dark, moody, Souls-like Metroidvania where you play as a shape-shifting protagonist with the power to harness the energy of fallen foes. The game's abstract environments create an eerie and unsettling atmosphere, establishing a distinct identity all its own. Gameplay blends Metroidvania progression with challenging Souls-like combat, featuring large-scale boss battles and otherworldly enemies where precise timing is key to survival. If you're looking for a darker, more atmospheric take on the genre, GRIME 2 could be just your game. It's coming to PC via Steam on March 31st, with consoles likely to follow sometime down the line. Yet another fantastic looking Metroidvania dropping this month is Little Nemo and the Guardians of Slumberland. Step into a colourful, dreamlike world brought to life with hand-drawn, frame-by-frame animation, inspired by classic comics and retro platformers alike. Explore sprawling non-linear environments, collecting items that grant new abilities, and uncover hidden secrets round every corner. With its distinct charm, whimsy and inviting appeal, backed by an awesome retro-inspired soundtrack, this cozy Metroidvania is shaping up very nicely indeed. It launches on PC via Steam on March 31st, with a Switch version planned for later in the year. At first glance, Nevergrave's hand-drawn gothic aesthetic might remind you a little of Hollow Knight, but for the most part, that's where the similarity ends. Nevergrave: The Witch and the Curse is a roguelite action game with Metroidvania elements, where you take control of a cursed hat with the power to possess enemies and leverage their unique abilities, reshaping combat and traversal on every run. Procedurally generated dungeons, a rebuildable village hub, and up to 4-player co-op all come together to give the game a dynamic and replayable edge. Nevergrave is available now on all consoles and PC. Last up on today's rundown is Slay the Spire 2, the highly anticipated sequel to the influential roguelike deck builder. This time around, the Climb Up the Spire introduces new characters, an expanded card pool, branching acts, and even 4-player co-op. With deeper systems and fresh strategic possibilities, this highly anticipated sequel has already proven its power, having only just dropped and sitting at a super strong, overwhelmingly positive rating on Steam. And if you're a fan of roguelike deck builders, I'm pretty sure that this one is already on your radar. Slay the Spire 2 is available now on Steam Early Access. Most of all guys, I'd love to hear what games you're most looking forward to. Be sure to let me know down in the comments below. For more indie goodness like this one, feel free to check out one of the 2 videos on screen right now. Otherwise, thank you so much again for watching guys, and I'll see you in the next one.